EA Sports.
In Buffalo. And we will not see a run back. Led by their quarterback at 6 foot.
The ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the loss of a yard. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen staying on his feet. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And again, it's Allen. Dixon complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down. On play action, Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Singletary. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive.
I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On play action, they'll throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's go. I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, here, and now they're set up for the first and goal.
That's caught left side by Hardman. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Great defense there on third and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Allen. Room to run past midfield. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Mostert now to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. 2nd and 4. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Allen. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. Davis fighting. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description.
They're hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yards. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. Just to...
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Elliott. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll run here with Moss. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Harris Campbell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. .39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Here's Allen. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
And you'd think on 3rd down they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd and 8 coming up. He'll look to throw. This is the tight end, Fant. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Back to throw now on first down. That's caught over the middle by Fant. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And this is going to depend on forward progress, but they're saying no, he didn't get there. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Singletary to get the drive started. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On the handoff, it's Singletary. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down. Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker. Allen off the play fake. That one complete. Elliott. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it. They'll run on first down. Singletary. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Allen going to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch. Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, Singletary. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To the air, Allen. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game. Last week was commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%,
That's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Gay's kick is good, and their lead will swell up to 28.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And it will come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Throw again. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
I believe they closed down. We're going to take another look at this play.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Mecole Hardman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos get a late score here in the final.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Green to bring it back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 38, Allen gets this to Campbell out on the right side. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Elliott. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sutton. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They'll look to throw now on first down. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. And he fires one incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll drop the throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. It's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep... So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Allen to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
On the give, this is Singletary. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Allen now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Dixon. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third.
On play action, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's on Greg Little, the big left tackle. Throwing now is Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Allen. That one complete, Elliott. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. And that's Elliott, complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. The Bills send the punter out. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to this all that, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
2nd and 6. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there.
After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence. Because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence that they just get their assignments down, they get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. They'll try to run for this with Singletary, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now a run with Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Singletary. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
74 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Singletary. Oh, fighting off the defender. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll go down at the 28.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
And Gay knocks this one through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole.
The pass there complete to Sutton. 3 yards the gain there, second down. They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. They'll look to throw again. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And again, this Buffalo defense there and run support to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He's got his man, that's Hardman. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. That catch good for only a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Back to throw again.
And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And you just kind of get the sense that this team's been snake-bitten a little bit here. They just have not had anything go their way.
It's like they collectively walked under a ladder on their way into the stadium. What else could go wrong?
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
On 1st down, Singletary. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
2nd and 4. Now Allen going to give it to Moss.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of